Hello everyone, this is a short tutorial showing you how to sync your audio with your video in Premiere Pro CC, the latest version. Alright, so we're going to drag a video clip into the timeline. Now I want you to see this. This is a problem that I have been encountering and some of you as well. First thing we're going to do as we see it, this is my marker, and we're going to take this clip and back it up just for a moment from the beginning of the line, because we're going to need to shift the audio backwards and forth on the timeline to make sure it lines up. All right, so I need to increase the size of this. So I'm going to move my mouse over the audio side here, move it there, hold down Shift, and I'm going to roll my mouse with the wheel. I'm going to roll my wheel on the mouse, and it's going to increase that size. Alternatively, you can just move these here as well, but I want to increase the size so that I can see it and know where it is. I'm also going to hit the plus button. Oh yeah, look at there. I'm also going to hit the plus button, and that's going to allow me to see exactly what I'm doing. All right, so there's no more plus button available. That's as far as it will go in this mode. So let's look at the video. Notice how it claps right there. That video is out of sync. Now, it is in sync. It was in sync when I recorded it, but when I brought it into or imported it into Premiere Pro, it became out of sync. If someone knows how to import it in sync, please let me know in the comment section below. That would very much help. But if you're going through the same issue, this video will help. First thing we want to do, we see the problem. All right, it should be here. That should be the point where the sound wave matches up with the video. So I'm going to click the gray area, and then I'm going to hit M to mark the scene, to mark where it is clicking. Where it should be. All right, now we're going to click the gray area here, and we're going to hit the tilde symbol. It's located right under the escape button. All right, we're going to hit the tilde button right under the escape button. Now it has exploded the entire workspace. Now you can, or expanded the entire workspace, should I say. Now you can hit the tilde button again to bring it right back down to where it needs to be. So you can do that actually with all the sections. Click here and it's there. Bring it back. Same thing here. Bring it back. So just hit the button. It's a wonderful trick. All right, so again, let's go ahead and hit the tilde button. All right, so now we've left room at the very front end of this, and it is. Now, so we know that the sound should be here. So first thing we need to do is disconnect it or unlink it. We're going to click the file, right click, and click unlink. Unlink. All right, now that the file is unlinked, hidden the gray area again, no file has been selected. Now we're zoomed in all the way. One more time. Nope. Okay, we had a few more there. I was hitting the plus key to zoom in further. Now that they're unlinked, we can grab the audio and slightly push it forward, and that's a lot closer to the sync, isn't it? And come further, but you see it now, it goes to the other side. It's not perfect. If all you need is just that, then you can stop with this tutorial. You've already done it. Your video is already a lot better than what it was. But I need it to be dead on, to be dead center. So how do I do that? Well, we need to do two things. One, we need to go up to the left side of the screen and deselect the snap in timeline. Deselect that. And then we need to go to the drop down menu here, and we're going to select show audio time units. Select that. Now when we click this button, I want you to notice this area here, because this will more define the units of measure here, the time. All right, so we're going to click this. Now notice. All right, so you see how it changed. Now we can actually zoom down even further into it. So now that that's changed, hit your plus button again. So we can hit plus button now. Now look, now we're able to go further into it. All right, now that that is selected, we could, if you hit the Alt button, as we did before, we have the track selected. We could hit the Alt button and the left arrow to slide it over. You see how it moves it so gradually. And you could do that so gradually. Just keep on until it matches up so perfectly. Now we could also hold the Alt button down and grab the audio and slide it over slowly. Slide it over slowly to where it needs to be. Let's say I'm thinking maybe the sound starts right at that dip. That will line it up just so slightly. Okay, so I'm even zooming down even further. I mean, we're really in there now. All right, so now that is perfectly lined up. All right, so I can zoom all the way back out. I can hit my tilde symbol once again. And now that is perfectly aligned. Did you hear that? That was wonderful, wasn't it? So that is perfectly aligned. Now, what if I have another audio source that I want to bring in? So let's try that too, okay? This is going to be great. So I'm going to bring that same clip back over. This time, I'm going to, again, I'm going to unlink it. This time I'm going to delete the top there. And let's say I want to link it up or sync it up with this video here. Well, what I'm going to do, grab this, bring it right under. And let's just say for a moment, this was a second camera. This is a second camera now. Use your imagination, okay? And we're going to sync up this audio with this. Well, we could do the exact same thing. Now we still have the snap tool unchecked, and we're still in the show, what was it called again? The show audio time unit section. All right, so let's bring it together as best as we can see it here. And we're going to do that same thing. So let's go ahead and hit our tilde symbol, bring it up. I love that. And we're going to hit our plus buttons, bring it all the way up. And so now I can see it. I'm going to hold my mouse down. Let's bring this over here. Hold it down. And I'm going to slide it over just as far as I can. Now we're going to go ahead and plus again, because I want to get really down into it. You can really be as precise as you want. So I'm actually trying to pick a point here. Now I'm going to hit the shift button, and I'm going to roll the mouse wheel so I can get even further. And we can be really, really precise. And so as you see, it looks like we're pretty much lined up. I'm looking at the dip, lining up with the dip. Now, of course, I can go even further in, and we can really, all right, so I see that little hump there. I like that. So I'm going to move that over to here, right at the beginning of that hump. Aha. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to hit the Alt button once again and slide it back twice, back arrow twice, or the right arrow twice. And now that is perfectly aligned. All right, now I'm going to hit my tilde symbol. Oh, let me click on the gray. Now the tilde symbol. All right, and then of course I can minus, 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 minus. And we see here, here's the other section that is perfectly aligned now. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to hit the snap button one more time to turn that back on, and also to turn on the show audio time units. Take that back off. That's fine. You don't need that. You don't want to mess anything up. So these are perfectly aligned. So if I had another camera from another audio source, I can do that. Now, once again, alternatively, we could have selected them all, right-clicked, and clicked synchronize. You can do that as well. and then synchronize audio, and then OK. And that would have brought it down, but many times that does not work very well for me. I don't know, it may work better for you, but it did not do it for me because it was still just a little bit off, depending on your application. Maybe you don't need to do it as precisely as this. Well, it's up to you. Well, I hope that this tutorial has helped you, and if it has, give me a thumbs up. And if you like this sort of content, let me know in the comment area below. I have some other tips that I think would be helpful as well. See you guys next time, and thanks for joining me on the Teach Me channel.